take a look at evaluating a function. I have three functions here. We have h of x is the square root of 2 minus x, f of x is x squared minus 3x plus 1, and g of x is equal to 2 over the square root of x. And I want to evaluate each of these functions. So let's start with f of negative 1. Of course, if we want to evaluate this function, we have to look at the f function. That is the name I'm looking for. And we need to look at what is the y value when x is negative 1. So we go ahead and we replace the x with negative 1. Negative 1 squared minus 3 times negative 1 plus 1. Now you have to do the arithmetic. Negative 1 squared is positive 1. Negative 3 times a negative 1 is a plus 3, and then we have another plus 1, so that would be equal to 5. What that really means is I could write it as an ordered pair. My ordered pair would be negative 1 for the x-coordinate and 5 for the y-coordinate, because f of x is really nothing other than finding the y-coordinate. Okay, next one. Let's take a look at g of 4. Now we're interested in the g function, so don't use the f function. The g of x is 2 over the square root of x. X is being replaced with 4. We rewrite the problem 2 over the square root of 4. Simplify if you can. Of course, this is kind of nice here. The square root of 4 is 2, which becomes 2 over 2, and that is equal to 1. So we evaluated the g function at 4, and the corresponding y value is 1. If I wanted to write it as an ordered pair, it would be 4, 1. The last one is h of negative 1. So here we go to the h function. Again, you replace the x with a negative 1. This becomes 2 minus, be careful, x is negative 1. So 2 minus a negative 1. If you simplify it, that is 2 plus 1, and that gives us the square root of 3. Please no decimals. We're just going to leave it as the square root of 3. And our ordered pair here in this case would be negative 1 comma square root of 3. And that's how you evaluate functions at certain x values.